Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. We're doing another VOD review today. This time we have a Hela. They didn't put their rank, so I'm just going to play Guess the Elo for this one at the end. So that'll be kind of fun. But they said they're on a 9-game losing streak. They genuinely don't know what to do anymore. They feel like they're playing well, but it never seems to be enough. So it says they felt like their team couldn't gather any space at all, no matter how much damage I was dealing. Felt like I had to have perfect aim to actually secure a kill, and even then we were losing fights. I thought about taking off angles, but with the Hulk running rampant and knowing from past experiences, Hulk would have been too much pressure to go for off angles. Should I have made a switch and tried a different character, or was it just a team diff with us staggering? Okay, so a lot to learn there, even to start with. First of all, I mained Hulk for a very long time. He's my #1 ranked character. So just from that question alone, I'm going to say yes. As Hela, you can definitely take off angles against Hulk. Like, as a Hulk, it is terrifying to 1v1 a Hela. It's hard for the Hela, but it's really hard for the Hulk. And the second thing is, you can take space without getting kills. You can take a lot of space without getting kills. And you can help, even though you're not a tank, you can help take that space. So let's go figure out how, see what we can do better specifically. And let's start off by looking at your team. Alright, we have solo tank Mag. So Mag is going to be, he's a very strong frontline tank, but he is solo tank. So that's difficult. If he's frontlining, that means he's going to have a bit of a hard time taking space. Nothing too crazy, but he can't peel pretty much at all. So that leaves it up to the DPS and the supports to deal with healing. For your other DPS, you have Scarlet Witch, BP, and Hela. So not a crazy amount of damage, but good pick potential. And then for your supports, you have Invis and Gambit. Two kind of close range supports. So we're not going to have like crazy long off angles to deal with, but on this map, it's not too big of a deal, so we want to keep that in mind. All right, let's get started. See what we can learn.
Capture the mission area. Got it?
Among Asgardians, Loki has cleverness.
Where's your Mag?
Courage, but only I the vision to seize the future.
Man, I always forget how slow Mag is. It's brutal. Alright, bet. Let's go. Bro, Hell is so broken. Shoot the squid, please. You guys are up 1. Shoot the squid. Good lord. Bro, we just get headshots. Alright, now we got a Hulk in our backline. Bubble goes down, I want you right click. Okay, hang on. Or you're stunned, which I believe is E. Alright, so how to deal with Hulk, right? So, in order to deal with Hulk, we have to understand what Hulk does. So Hulk jumps in, he punches for a couple seconds while he charges his jump to get out, and then he uses his jump to get out. And he has to stick to that basically like to the T, because his hitbox is so big that he takes so much damage that if he stays for any longer than that, it's very likely that he dies. So now that we understand that, how do we counter it, right? Basically, the way to counter it is you let him jump in, you let him pop his shield, or you force him to pop his shield with your right click, or just hitting him in the head. Then once the shield is popped, then we throw our E. And that will kill him, like almost 100% of the time. Oh, that's actually really good to know, Jake. So yeah, just throw the right click on the shield and pop it, and it'll do so much damage, and then you E before he tries to get out. Now, if it's a good Hulk, they will jump before the shield actually pops and be gone. But in that scenario, he didn't get the full damage, and all he did was like poke a little bit, and now he has to go out and wait another 6 to 8 seconds, depending on the new buff, for him to get his shield back, for him to do anything. And most Hulks will jump in and die before they get their shield back. So, mission successful. So that's how we want to think about Hulk, right? I like that you're keeping an eye on him, but we really don't have to do too much. Nice. This is fine. You guys are just demolishing right now. Please shoot the squid. It's right there. Thank you. Okay, good. I was about to be so sad. Alright, we got it. Now we're just doing damage. This is fine. Shoot the squid. Good. I hear Hulk. Here's Hulk. Okay, he went to jump out. Okay, definitely, I'm feeling panic anytime you get jumped. We panic and we insta right click and we insta use our E. Those abilities are so important. And if you just wait a second and like don't panic, you understand like, oh, he already jumped out, and what did this Hulk actually accomplish? Like, nothing? Let's look at like our health bars. Okay, he exiled. He got Gambit down. He did what? 50, 60 damage to Gambit, and that's it. That's all he did. Just let it go. Like if this is called a soft dive. If he's just gonna soft dive in, just shoot him a couple times. Make him jump out. Now if he's staying and he's actually doing it, then you want to right click. Then you want to E. Then you get the opportunity, right? So that right click do work for Cap Shield? No, probably can't remember. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, see, now he's staying in a little bit and we don't have it. Luckily, he's bad. See, that's all it takes to kill him. You didn't do this to him, but your Invis did. This is why, dude, Invis is so broken. But anyway, all it takes, he's trying to get out. Invis pulls him. Now he doesn't have his jump. He has to use his bubble, but it's too late. He's already dead. This is how we deal with Hulk. This is why Hulk is actually, like, terrible right now.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
I legit think Hulk is so bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't panic. Don't panic. Yeah. So this is two things. A, don't panic. B, map awareness. Right? You understand? Oh, shit, it's moving. Now, we don't want to use a bird. It's like, bird is not good. Also, we have a Gambit ult going. It's like, it'd be really nice if we had the bird here. But a little bit of map awareness. Map changes that collective 50%. That I don't know. I don't know if it's collective or if it's just when one team hits 50%. I don't mind right clicking. Now E. E. Okay, get out. No bubble. Right click. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, so here's where we're talking about space, right? So this was a big thing that you were talking about. Why are we not able to make space? Let's look at our team. First of all, our mag is pushing before we're quite ready. Right? And then he's also kind of trying to peel. So if you help with this Hulk, he'll be less afraid. You could also get on comms if you're brave and be like, hey, let me focus Hulk, like, Mag, you frontline. If you really want, you can change to a different character that's, like, much better at dealing with this. If you play tank, if you play Reed or something like that, and just pop Hulk when he gets in. You can even play Phoenix. Phoenix right-click demolishes Hulk for the same reasons. But it's really hard to solo tank because you have to hold the front line and you kind of have to peel. You have to do both, but you can't. So he needs to prioritize... He needs to prioritize the front line, and if he's not doing that, you need to give him a reason to do that. All right, now our tank is dead. Let's just get out. Question for you: what about Iron Fist? He's awful to play as Angela. What about Hulk? Yeah, Iron Fist destroys Hulk as well. That'd be another one. All right, we just waste E. You want to use E when he jumps, after the shield pops and he's about to jump out, and you can be a little preemptive with it. So So, all right, now let's talk about off angles, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I mean, it looks like our Gambit's about to ult. Where's our last? Okay, on the point. So check this out. If we go over here as Hela, and we keep all of our abilities right here, and we just poke out and we do damage, what is that going to do to the enemy team? Let's just assume you don't get a kill, right? Let's assume that you pop out here and you just start shooting this Hela and this Invis. What's going to happen is these 3 people guaranteed, at the very least, these 2, right? I can't really do a top-down angle here because the map here is driving me nuts. But right now, all 4 of these people are looking this way, okay? They're all looking down here, every single one of them. Now, if you come over from the side and start shooting from this direction, now all of a sudden, this Hela and this Invis, at the very least, maybe even Namor, they're going to look this way. And what does that do? Now that changes math, right? Because now, instead of having a, let's say, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Instead of having 6 people barrel down on this mag, now we have 4 people barreling down on this mag, and these 2 are all fighting you, right? And it splits the view of this Hela. Now she has to choose, am I going to shoot over here, or am I going to look over here? And we didn't get a kill. All we did was shoot them twice. That's it, right? So if you shoot them twice, and then, oh, I got hit, I'm going to just walk over here and pick up a health pack, and then maybe I shoot this Emma. Right? Impossible to think of it like divide and conquer. Right. All you have to do is pull their attention for a little bit. You don't have to like go get a kill. Just pull their attention. Even if this is like too much for you and you're feeling a bit scared, you can even go right here and just shoot this Emma a couple times. Because if she gets shot by you, she has to make a decision. Either I'm going to like put up a shield here and keep focusing the mag, or she's going to say, okay, I'm going to put up my shield here and I'm going to force the Hela off of here, which is good for your team. Like all of this is good for you. And all of it is just on positioning. And when you do this, like you don't have to take a lot of damage. You don't have to like go full on flank. Hela can really do this really well. Do you think if he was on Adam instead of Hela, this kind of off angle is acceptable? I think both is fine. Yeah. With Adam, I definitely wouldn't go all the way over to here because Adam doesn't have an escape. Hela at least has the bird. So if Hela gets pressured out here, she could like walk to here, pick up the health back, and then bird all the way out. Adam, I'd stay right here, and then I would try to play with a teammate. So like if you have Adam, Hela, or maybe even Witch. Like if your Witch comes in with you, like that would be a lot better. But yeah. Think about those off angles as just pulling attention away from the enemy team. Then that enables your team. Okay, Hulk's going in. Right click. I'd say wait a little bit on the E, but that's fine. All you had to do is like slap him around and now push. Just push. No. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. I don't care about this. Like, you guys have a Gambit ult. Gambit is really not a threat against... And this Hulk is already here. Like, go push. Gambit can deal... Yeah, Gambit can deal with this on his own. You need to go be pushing with your team. Especially now. I just leave Hulk. Because what are we doing here? Because now we're fighting a 2v1 over here. And while we're doing that... While we're over here fighting a 2v1, right? Over here, your team is pushing. Right? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 people on 4. This is a 5v4. If you leave this 1v1, you guys come, you clean up, right? Pushing. Oh, okay. Now they have a Hela ult going and they have a rocket ult going. But you have a Hela ult too. You could be over here. You could be deleting the rocket ult. You can be over here. But like, it at least gives you a chance. Gives your team a much better chance. But instead we fight 2v1 in the corner on a dead Hulk. It's so sad.
I am barely harmed. Little elder god. Your minion souls are mine now, Namor.
Your Gambit's definitely making some poor decisions. That'll happen. It's part of the game.
Glory is almost yours.
That's why we do VOD reviews, right? Yeah, definitely. Right here, I'd come here and be like, I can't shoot anybody. Right here, yeah, I could probably shoot. Also, with this, I want to emphasize timing, because if you do it too early, like if you're over here right now, they're all kind of engaged. This is even a little too early. Now would be a good time, because now we have a lot of people to actually like pull up and take attention away from. If we do it too early, like way back here, now all these people are actually free to just come kill you, and they're not going to give up any space over here because there's nothing to look at anyway. So make sure you pay attention to timing as you're trying out this.
The area is almost yours.
People tunnel vision? Yeah, no doubt.
Would I need healing?
Okay, we're wasting our E. We got to use that better. Not bad. But this Hulk is doing a great job of just like taking your guys' attention away from your team. And yeah, it would help you so much to go on the flank and just shoot a little bit on the side and pull their attention too. You can't like control your team, but you can give your team a much better chance. All right. Now I'm thinking I'm going to ult early to try to give us control of the point. That's what I'm thinking. As Hela. Oh, bro, if you E there, you kill! Kill! Look, he jumps in, his shield's already popped. E! Yeah. Go ult, go ult. Good. Oh, there we go. Nice. Force something out. Yes, we forced out a support ult. Good. Oh, focus on... You're not going to kill anything in here. Kill the Hulk. At the very least, you're probably not going to kill him, but you're going to peel him off of your team. Uh-oh. That's why I don't like shifting. So if you shift in to ult, shift is a 15-second cooldown, and your ult lasts 10. So that gives you like, what, 3 to 5 seconds of not having it. Namor disables mobility. It does, that's true. But something to be aware of. But that's like an ult. Unfortunate. So another thing to think of, like whenever there's an enemy support ult going off of, you got to think about like, how am I going to get value anyway? Like I'm not going to kill anything in here. Is there anything outside of I can kill? That's why I like that you were shooting over here, because these people, they have a chance to kill, and then Hulk, you have a chance to kill. So try to find the opportunities outside of it to get even more value. I think this was a fine ult. I think you already got value by forcing out the enemy invis before they really needed it. I'm sorry, switching out so many worse. No worries. Alright, let's look at off angles here. Let's pretend our Venom didn't die. If you go over here, we can start shooting from here. And what is that going to do? That's going to make your Emma stop looking this way and at least consider this, right? If you're up here, even better. Now you have access to the back line and they're shooting. They're going to start shooting at you. There's a health pack right here. There's another health pack over here. There's things we can do. There's places we can go, right? We can sit over here and give like a soft off angle. This is going to put us in more danger, so we have to have our bird and be understanding of that. We can come up here and start shooting the back line from here. We have a clear shot on this Namor, right? So when you go look for this, don't go over here thinking, I'm going to go flank and get a kill. Think, I'm going to go to the side and I'm going to pull attention. Right click. Yeah, I'd like to see right click first. E on the way out. Right click. Yeah. This Hulk is pretty good, I gotta say. He's putting in work, but you guys are making it pretty easy on him, though. Right click is definitely underutilized, for sure. Yeah, we throw away our E for nothing. Your E is so valuable. You should hold your E, especially if you have a Hulk diving like this. Good lord, name already got his ult. There you go. Now E, E, E. No, we don't have it. Oh, he went so deep. Oh, and he gets out for free. Ugh. The E is used if it's the right click. Yeah, I agree with Jake. You should be using the right click way more often, and you should be holding the E. Oh, your invis saved him. Now this is just a positioning thing, like you gotta stand by walls. A lot of people don't know what it does. Yeah. Push, 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 push. Go in and ult. Go in and ult. Ult on point. Oh, don't ult. Don't ult. Do not ult. For the love of God. Go to point. What are we doing here? I feel like you have good aim. It puts time bombs in so tanks will push. Yeah, we have good aim. We just need to utilize it. Oh, we have 2 tanks now. Yeah? That's good. Back up, back up. You could stand up here. I actually don't mind where you're standing here. I don't think there's much of a reason to off angle here because it's on their team. It's on their team to push to you. Oh, we mess up our bird. Don't ult. Don't ult. Wait. Wait. Oh, we gotta wait. If we ulted too early, when you ult as Hela, you want to have things to shoot at, and the only person here to shoot at is Hulk and Emma, who you're not gonna kill. You want to wait till these people like get out in the open, and then when you ult, they're gonna either run back, and then be separated from the tanks, and you get all that space, or they're gonna stay in, and you get to kill them. We gotta be patient. Yeah, and now we have nothing to shoot at. Ah, so sad. Just be patient. So another added benefit of being on the off angles is like you don't get hit by stuff like this. If you're already standing over here, even, if you're already standing up here, something like this Namor ult like doesn't affect you at all whatsoever. And while they're pushing forward with Namor ult, you're just taking pot shots on all of them. And if they challenge you, then there's less people shooting at this Emma, and she gets to go crazy and probably lives. That's how you think about it. Oh, find the ult, find the ult. Good. And it's gone. So rough. You gotta push forward. You can't care about this Hulk. It's the end of the game. This is exactly what Hulk wants. You gotta walk forward. Oh, so sad. So yeah, a couple things. Off angling as Hela, definitely worth it. Definitely also understand how Hulk works. If you understand how Hulk works, then you can better use your abilities. And then we talk about abilities. You want to save your E for divers and things like that. Then you want to use right click way more often. And then be a little more patient with our ult and like take those off angles. The last thing I'll say is this person's on a 9-game losing streak. That happens. So I wouldn't let it get to you. I would just focus on like mistakes that you're making in games and not worry about the outcome of the game. Just think about like, what can I do better? What can I do better? What can I do better? If you think about like the best players in the world, right? Best players in the world, they have like 65% win rate, right? That's like crazy good. That means they lose 35% of games. If they play 100 games, that's 35. It's totally plausible that 10 of those happen in a row. It's plausible. It's not super likely, but it can happen. So like, I wouldn't let it get to you. Just play your game. Don't go thinking like, there's EOMM or anything like that. It's like, no, I'm making mistakes. This game is totally in my control. And if I fix those mistakes, I'm more likely to win. So definitely have that mindset. I think your aim is great. I think if you make these little adjustments, I think you'll snap your losing streak and you'll get a lot better. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Oh, we got to do Guess the Elo. That's the end of the VOD review, but let's do Guess the Elo. So let's see. I want to, based on this Hulk, so this Hulk was like bunny hopping and had pretty good cooldown management. Okay, now I want to watch Emma real quick. I want to watch Emma slightly farther back, like over here. Let's see. Okay, I love the shield. This feels like higher elo to me. There is no way this is lower than GM, I'd say. Namor 2, he had a nasty ult on the Hela. Yeah, that's true. Let's go look at the Namor. That was like over here. I feel like watch it aim. Right now I'm sitting between like Celestial and well, it could be low GM. Rocket ult really wasn't looked at. It could be low GM. It's also kind of a stomp, right? Like what is the mag on their team doing? I want to see that, because he's like not doing great, man. GM is currently stomp or get stomped. That's very true. The games are quite strange. Like, this is pretty bad. This is like not great. I know you're trying to hold with your team. Like, missing all of this is pretty rough. And then like, what is this Venom doing too? It's like, part of me is like, is this Diamond? Matchmaking is weird in general. That's true. Okay, we got up. We're in. We have our ult. Did he do the combo? He did do the combo. So he has some stuff. Not getting out here is pretty bad, though. I don't know. I'm gonna say GM2. I had 3 matches actual Celestial players as GM2, as in there's Celestial 2 right now. I'm gonna say GM2. It's holding me back just because of how silly this game was around GM or High Diamond. Okay. So Jake, you're saying like GM3, Diamond 1. I'll say GM2 to GM1. Alright. Let's see. Are we ready? Here we go. And it is Diamond. You're right. It's Diamond 1 to GM3. You guys see it? It's hard because you have to like, I wish I could pause it, but I'm gonna look on this side now. Yeah, Diamond 1 to GM. There you go. I thought it was a little higher, maybe, but yeah, I mean, not bad. We're close. Anyway, that's gonna do it for the video. Take care. God bless. Bye. It's the Hulk. It was. Yeah. The Hulk threw me off.